Back to wrap things up from the Arc. Valpo by 32. It was a little shaky in the first few minutes, but once Jordan Coleman got in the game, the Crusaders kind of responded. And as we talked about during the game, Valpo going man-to-man sort of turned things around. It looked like James Madison really got unsettled in the first half when Valpo went to the man, and they just blew him out. 32-point win. Luke Gore got to be happy with the result today.
Yeah, we played a very good offensive team that knows how to move the ball and knows how to get good shots, and we held them to 38% field goal percentage, and we out-rebounded by 15, but almost doubled him up, and that's what we have to do. Big fella almost out-rebounded him by himself. He looked like a man for most of the game. I thought the starters that were out there were +1 before we subbed, and we made a little dip, and then guys started settling in, and towards the end of the half we made that run in the middle of the half to get that 8-point lead, and then we got it to 15, I think, at halftime, or 13 at halftime, which really helped. I think we got more contributions from more people today. If you look, last night I was listening to San Antonio play the Grizzlies on the radio, and they talked about all these guys with 10 shots. Well, at the end of the game today, I was like, we have 5 guys with 6 or more shots, and when that happens, you're going to have a good result. And I think that was the key of our offense. Is they moved it, they got different guys shots. I thought Jabril did an excellent job of just helping his teammates out in numerous spots, and then Levante and Jordan both played great games today too. So it was exciting to see.
I was going to say, it seemed like the zone never really rattled you guys. It's a zone you don't play against very often, and they're very long, but you seem to be really well schooled against it. It has something to do with coaching for sure, but the kids have to execute it. I mean, you got good shots on most possessions. There were possessions where the ball was carelessly kind of fumbled away, but outside of those possessions, when you got into the half-court set, almost every possession you got a good shot. You shot 58% for the game, and a lot of them were either wide open threes or balls right at the rim. And again, getting into the teeth of the defense kind of broke things down. Not easy to do against the zone, but you're able to do so today.
Yeah, no, I thought that we did a good job. We have to improve on some things. We made too many low passes to our big guys. I mean, they're having 7-footers bend over at their ankles, and that's never going to be good. But we're going to get better at that. And then I think the ball stuck a few times too much, but the idea of moving the ball was there, and we're going to get better at going against zones. But they did a good job of sharing the ball. Got good looks most of the time. Even that at the very beginning of the game, we missed some open looks, but we were getting good looks. And when you get good looks, you're eventually going to hit them. And luckily for us, they started going down. We were 9 for 20 from 3, and I want to say I don't remember a bad 3-point shot that we took.
Lex is playing obviously very well right now at the point. A couple of his turnovers, you can almost not fault him. It's almost like where he stole it, didn't quite get control, kind of lost it back. But 4 steals today, almost had 5, 6, or 7 steals, and then he really seems to be comfortable running the offense, either breaking it down with penetration or just getting you into a good set. That allows obviously Levante to play the 2 more, and it seems like a good combination right now. Levante was solid today. Lex is obviously very good today. With those 2 guys together, playing a lot of minutes together, it's a little different than maybe where you thought you would be a month or 2 ago.
Without a doubt. And Alexis does a good job. He gets sped up at times. In high school, if you get a steal, it usually means you can get a layup at the other end, where in college, it's not quite like that.
Right.
And so, and he hasn't understood some of the things where it's easier to penetrate on the second and third touch. Eric Buggs had that trouble. A lot of guys, point guards, in high school, they can get in the lane anytime they want, so they bring it up the court, they get in the lane. So once he gets better at knowing the second and third touch, he's very good at getting in the lane. He's very good at making those crafty shots. And so once he learns the timing of penetration, I think we're going to see a much better basketball in front of him, but he did a great job today.
All right, great win, Coach. It's going to be tougher on Tuesday against Central Florida.
Central Florida's got a guy that was in the draft last year, poured his name out. He went early, and he's supposedly one of the top 20 seniors in the country. And they're really good. They beat Miami, Florida last night. They lost to Florida State, and Florida State beat VCU by about 20, and it was a close game against Florida State. So they're a very good team. They're very deep, very athletic, very big. We get to play them at home, and so we need everybody to come out and enjoy Thanksgiving at the Arc.
Should be one of the better teams, if not the best team overall, to come into the Arc this year.
Well, it's one of the best teams. We also have St. Louis, who was is, you know, an NCAA tournament team coming in. Loyola Marymount lost their first game last night. They're pretty good. And Mercer won 25, and they're going to win about that many this year. So, but we got a lot of good home teams coming in. So come out and support us. And if the guys can play like they did tonight, we'll be in good shape. We just got to be a team and rebound the ball tough. And if we can start games, our second half, once again, we did a good second half. Luckily, we were close at halftime, so the second half mattered.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Todd.
Valpo assistant coach Luke Gore joining us after Valpo's 81-49 victory.